going down, everybody? It's your boy Launchpad 1412 bringing you yet another classic. Yes, another classic. A subscriber suggested that I should call myself Mr. Classic. Maybe they're right. I just happen to keep running into these games in this moment, so I'm gonna keep giving them to you guys. You know, if I have good games, I don't see why I shouldn't let you guys watch them and enjoy them just as much as I watch and enjoy them. My opponent has the Warriors, and I have the TimberWolves. You cannot sleep on either of these teams. I repeat, do not sleep on either of these teams. I know these teams are not the two best teams in the world and the NBA, but please take my advice and do not sleep on these teams. The Warriors, they got Stephen Curry, Klay Thomas, who's an excellent shooter. Them two alone are a problem. Got Andrew Bogut, Jerry Jack, the defensive specialist coming off the bench. Barnes, my man Barnes is a beast. I forget his first name at the moment, but he's a beast. The All-Star and David Lee, who had a solid impact on this game right here in this classic. So you can't sleep on them though. They got some for the NBA, and they probably gonna do a pretty decent job this year. I mean, it's just some teams are solid. You just have some teams that are better. Like the Lakers and the Thunder, they're just better. But that doesn't mean these two teams are not solid. I'm playing with the Wolves. I like playing with the Wolves. I've played with them about 3 or 4 times this year. Got blown out a couple of times with them, but I like the team, so I keep playing with them. When I saw that he picked the Warriors, I was like, it's a good time to play with one of my favorite lower end teams, the Timberwolves. Kevin Love, of course, one of the best players in the league. One of my favorite players to play with is Ricky Rubio. Man, he makes this game so much more funner than what it is. Like he takes a fun part of the game to another level. As you can see right here, it's the end of the first quarter, and I haven't even got a chance to talk to you guys about the gameplay because I'm just excited to talk about the two teams here. I haven't got a chance to. I'm sorry. I'm down 6 right now in this classic. It's a pretty good game. Right there, I take a nice jump shot with Ricky Rubio on the miss. I took a lot of shots with Rubio. I took a lot of shots with Rubio because I usually make a lot of shots with Rubio, but I actually didn't make a lot of shots with him in this game. But I kept shooting with him because I know that he can shoot the ball well. And I think part of that was due to the fact that I wasn't shooting the ball properly. But, shout out to Ricky Rubio, man. He makes this game a lot of fun. Whether you win or lose, he's a lot of fun to play with. I would definitely suggest playing with the Timberwolves. Both of these teams, I would definitely suggest playing with the Timberwolves. I like how Luke Rickenhauer just hit that nice jump shot right there. I love taking shots like that. I'm a jump shooter myself, and that's a shot that I would take, so that's why I took it. I think that's him again right there, knocking down another one. I had a very balanced game. This is the most balanced game I've had on this game this year. I only scored 50-something points, me and my opponent. That lets you know it was close right there. Like I said, it is a classic on that. And my whole team, no one had more than 10 points, I don't think so. I don't think no more. It was either 10 or 12. But the starting 5, I think one person had 10 or 11, and everybody else had 9. And even my bench had like 9 or 10 points. So I played a very balanced game this game. One of the better games I've played, win or lose. Check that out while you're watching this game. It's going to be the end of the second quarter right here. He gets a steal. Trying to make something happen right there. Takes a nice jumper and misses it. I try to heave. You guys know I'm always in that heave situation. It seems like there's always going to be one point of the game where I'm about to throw up some crazy heave. And I'm actually up 6. I actually made a nice run in this game. Kevin Love with the player of the half, 7 rebounds, 7 big rebounds. And I think he had more rebounds. He might have had 10. I'm not sure. But Kevin Love, I shot with Kevin Love a little bit. He usually hits more shots than usual. That I usually shoot with him. What I'm trying to say right there is that this game he didn't hit as many shots as he usually does. I know I kind of messed that up there a little bit, but I'm up and I'm trying to keep the lead. This game I played a solid game. Like I was saying before, I didn't have a lot of turnovers. I might have had 4 turnovers this game, maybe, and that's just a guess. I might have had 4, but I didn't have that many turnovers, and I passed the ball around until I got solid shots. Even though I missed a lot of shots, I took solid shots. And that's what I like to do. When I get the ball, my game is to push the ball until I get a nice wide open shot or layup. And that's what I did this game, and it worked for the most part. But my opponent, he was actually an A+ opponent. Believe it or not, he was an A+ on offense. I think he was a B on defense, and he was pretty solid. I saw that. I can kind of tell when people are better than me or really good at the game. I can tell by how they play the game because they do little things that I didn't know you could do that. Ricky Rubio hitting a nice shot right there. Whew. Yeah, they do things like little things that I didn't even know you can do in the game, and they do it in like I guess what you would consider like moments. I was gonna say spurts, but I wasn't sure if spurts was the right way to word it. But there's moments, they do little things that that I'm not familiar with, and they don't just do them; they do them consistently, and they do them well. It's one thing to do something consistent. Like you can do something consistent, but mess up all the time. But when you do something well, that's another thing. And that was a great block by my opponent's part. There was a little bit of defense in this game, not like the Spurs Celtics game that I showed you yesterday. That the defense in that game was crazy, but we pretty much had an offensive explosion, so to speak. Right here at the end of the third quarter, and I'm trying to find some way to come down and get a shot off, but that ends up not happening. I didn't even want him to pass it to that guy. I wanted to pass it to the other guy, but it's all good. I'm up 6 right now, going to the fourth quarter, and of course I'm trying to keep the lead. My opponent, he's pretty good, he's pretty solid, and he's a force to be reckoned with. Right here, he knocks down the three with Thomas. Klay Thomas gave me problems, like almost to the point where it was nightmares. There you go again with another jumper. Like whenever people play with the Warriors, it's just hard for me to stop that guy. I remember one time I got blown out with the Warriors, and he had like 25. Like that guy, you just cannot leave him open for a second. But right there, I get the and one. Well, number 14, can't pronounce his name right now, and that puts me up 4 points, making the score 39-43. I got to come back and try to do something right here. I get the dunk right there. Actually, not 49-43, 43-39. I'm sorry. Yeah, the dunk right there, and opponent, he's coming back. It's not going to be easy. I didn't expect to blow him out. Even though at one point in this game I was actually up 11 or 12. But I kind of had a feeling he was going to come back. I didn't think it was going to be easy. Right there, I get the crazy layup right there with Roy. Oh man, I can't think of my man's name yet. Brandon Roy. A lot of people, I didn't even know he was on the team. I keep forgetting that he was on the team. But a lot of people don't know that he's on the team. Right there, my opponent ties the game up at 47. And whew, man, that shot right there was just sick, man. I got to find some way to score. Rubio with the ball, threw it in the paint. And I threw it in a prayer right there. Got kind of lucky. Took a shot right there, missed it, and he gets the ball back right here. A chance to go up in the game. It's getting scary. It's one of those games again, y'all. It's your boy. Who else would it be in this type of crazy game right here? Ball game tied up. Some minutes, some change after going the game. Opponent having a chance to go up, and he hits the jumper right there, making it 49-47. I got to answer. I got to find some type of way to answer. I throw it right there in the paint to Karolinko. That's another person that's very good, a very excellent player on his team. Karolinko tying the game up. My opponent has the ball, and I got to try to stop him again. It's been very difficult to stop him this game. There he go right there with the layup, making it 51-49. It's Stephen Curry. I think he had 15 points. He just had 2 big ones right there. But I got to come back with an answer. That Rubio going to the cup, getting fouled right there. Let's see if my man Rubio got any clutch in him. Rubio first free throw attempt to tie the game up, to go down 1. He rattles that one in to tie the game up, rattles that in, making it 51-51. And he has a chance to win this game. He takes the 3-point shot right there, doesn't get it. I come down, I got an opportunity to win the game. But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do right here. I got the pass in there to my man. He doesn't get it. I end up getting the ball right back up. Don't get it. And he has a chance at winning now. I mean, this game was crazy, man. I was like, man, I was up. At this point, I'm thinking like, man, I was up 12, and now I might end up losing the game. I'm like, man, you don't want to lose the game when you have such a nice lead like that. You know it's basketball, but he takes this horrendous, death-threatening shot. I'm not sure what made him take that. It was Klay Thomas. I know he could hit that, but man, if he'd hit that, man, that would have been like Jordan-esque or Reggie Miller-esque, man. He took that with no fear. Here I go right here, man, trying to find some way to score. I'm just running around like a chicken with my head cut off of Rubio. I find somebody on the inside. I try to get the layup, doesn't go. Offensive rebound, put back. Woo! Y'all guys know about these situations now. It's not over yet. Here you go for the game. Oh, he missed it. Woo! Man, when he took that shot, my heart dropped. Hey, I thought he was going to make that. It was Klay Thomas. He had just missed a shot. I know Klay Thomas doesn't miss that many shots. I mean, man, whew. So even though that was a fade, I said, man, that would have been crazy. I remember when Paul Pierce got that fade when he made it. I mean, he's not Paul Pierce, but still, man, in this game, if you have an inkling of a chance to make a shot, there's a good chance it's going to go down. And my man, I couldn't pronounce his name earlier, number 14, ends up getting the player of the game. He had a big game. I think he had like 9 points and like 8 rebounds. Even had an assist in there. He's actually pretty good in real life too. That's another guy. Like TimberWolves are good. They are a very good team. I don't know if they're gonna make the playoffs this year, but they have the talent to. I will say that. It's just that West is so tough, and you got the East is getting tougher too. It's just, everybody in the NBA just getting better. It's going to be a good team that's not going to make it. But shout out to my opponent. Shout out to all my subscribers for watching. I appreciate y'all. I think I have 360 subscribers right now. I'm trying my best to give you guys the best content that I can and the best games that I can. It's your boy, Launchpad, and I'm out.